Hi everyone. Today's review will be on, I want to say sorry. Hi everybody, how are you doing? Today's review will be on the new to me but not new to the company, Juvia's Warrior palette, the Amazonians. The Warrior palette by Juvia, it's called Amazons. And I purchased it for $20 from Ulta. My Ulta does not have a Juvia's Place display. You have to either order it online or have it ordered it at the store and they'll send it. This happened to be by the Morphe area. They had Jeffree Star and Jaclyn Hill, and I was looking at the James Charles and the new 39L palette they have. And I was looking at it, and all of a sudden I looked down on a shelf where sometimes they have discounted stuff, and there was a whole big pile of these, big stack. So I, of course, opened up the tester and swatched it, and I brought it up to the counter and I said, hey, what happened? You guys don't sell Juvia's, you have to order it. She said they obviously got some extras from a store and they put it there. And I said to her, because it was kind of like tucked away on a shelf with some other discount stuff, and I was like, oh, is it less than $20 because it's in that discount area? And she said, no. That's okay. Online, it's still $20. On Juvia's website, it's $20. To me, when I did the swatches and I just stood there in awe, this palette, let me show you, the Warriors, it is all, neutrals with some shimmers and stuff like that. Color Pop, I've been using a lot of Color Pop, and when you touch Color Pop and you just touch it and you look at it and you go like this swatch is amazing. Color Pop. And I've really been enjoying the one I've been using called Night Owl. I have a review in one of my other videos down on my playlist. It is smooth, buttery. I think that one was $12, $8 or $12, but this one is $20, and everybody raves, and everybody raves. I already used their Juvia's, which I'm almost out, number 19 concealer, and when I was there at Ulta, they said my shade was out of stock. I also used their, where did I put it? I don't have it over here. I have their Juvia's foundation. I have not bought the stick. A couple times it was out of stock, but I'm trying to use up the one I have, and I love it. I have also a makeup review in my playlist. If you put in Juvia's, I know I got over 900 views. It is full coverage, amazing, doesn't break down, amazing. I used it in humid weather here in New York, humid, rainy, 100-degree, crappy, and it was full coverage, and I was out for hours going in and out of stores, and you're in and out of the car and you're sweating your beanies off, and I got home and I was like looking at it and I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I thought it would be melting off. So what I have on now, I'm going to be doing a couple swatches with this. I'm going to do the swatches and stop talking, and I'm also going to do a quick eye look. I notice a lot of the Juvia's, they do not have mirrors, which is okay by me. Sometimes the mirrors jack up the cost. I don't need a mirror. I think everybody always has a mirror. So here is what they look like. And that's what the carton, I don't bend, some people bend the cartons back. I don't mind. And it's huge. As soon as I saw it, my eye got drawn, because I love these colors. I love stuff like this and this and this. This dark one I will use under my eyes, because I noticed lately I've been rarely using eyeliner because I have such small eyes, as you can see, and using eyeliner and I have to blend it out. Sometimes it just makes it look too rough, but I've been using darker eyeshadows and taking one of the either pencil brushes, which I have, or I've been using a flat brush, and I've just been going halfway, because you don't go all the way in, because, I'm sorry, I'm looking over here at my other mirror, you don't go all the way in, because, sorry, you don't go all the way in because it makes your eyes look smaller. So let's do swatches. The names are on this. Without my glasses on, it's hard for me to tell you what they are. But let me, the first time I'm touching it. Wow. This one, I think I can see the name. It is Amina. Sorry about the lighting. I'm in front of natural light. Amina. The next one. Wow. The next one is called Ida. Look at how buttery they are. Ida. The dark one is Mino, I think. I'm sorry. I don't have my glasses on. Dark. Sorry about that. That one, it's my crappy swatching. Okay, and the next one right here is, oh, I'm sorry, I don't even know the next one. I'll have them all described down below. This is a very flat matte shade. It might not even show up on my skin, on my wrist. Sorry, wow, let me do that again, because I'm using my pinky. Let me see. And I'm in natural lighting, it's hard to see. But that one I will use as a transition shade. Let me wipe off my fingers to start the next swatches. I have no primer, or I have nothing on my hands. These are just raw swatches. Okay. The next one is, I don't know, something with an M. Sorry. This middle one. Soft, buttery. I will put it right next to the other one. I'm hoping you can see it. There you go. The next one next to that is Kano. Oh, I like that color. That's gonna go under my eyes. That's a nice color. Okay. The one after that is something with a D. Here you go. I'm gonna swatch it. A little bit powdery, but I'm also a little rough. Yeah, I dug in there pretty hard. But it is a beautiful color. Wow, look at that. Wow. The next one after that is Balwa. Balwa. Beautiful color. It is like a gold. Sorry. It is a gold. Absolutely beautiful. Sorry. Let me wipe this off because I have one more. Sorry, I'm terrible at swatches, but these go on beautifully on the eyes. I've seen so many videos and I've seen so many reviews. You know it's got to be good. I haven't seen one bad review online. Look at all that. Now, I have one more. This last one, starts with a, I think it's called a Ben. Right here. beautiful? I'm going to put it right next to. Wow. That's smooth. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. Look at that. Oh, I don't even want to waste it. Beautiful. I don't even want to waste it, but because I'm going to do some of that on my eye after I do the transition shade. Oh my God. I usually will wear 2, maybe 3 shadows. I'm not one of those experts that know how to do boo. I like what I like. I like putting it on. Maybe sometimes I'll just take one eyeshadow, just put it on, blend it really good so there's no harsh lines. After I've done all this, I'm out the door. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fluffy. I've already primed my eyes with concealer and I blended that out, and then I used a yellowy shade from my Night Owl color pop just to set the concealer. I know some people like to use eyeshadow primer. I know I've really never noticed a difference even with the Urban Decay. To me, I never noticed a difference. Okay, sorry, I keep looking. Here's my, there you guys are. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use this very, very, very pale shade. Look at those shades. Pale shade. Okay. Just to, I press and I pull. Just as a transition shade. I'm going to try to use 2 or 3 on here for you guys. Now, I usually do my eyes first before my makeup, but I'm doing a wear test and my video just got put up of the Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. I'm doing is I'm tapping and pulling slightly. As I'm getting older, you gotta watch. You don't want to cause any deepening lines in your eyelids, especially as you get older. That's why I'm tapping and pulling. And I am doing a wear test on it. I used e.l.f.'s Putty Primer as a base, and I put this on, the foundation on with a brush. I did not use a beauty sponge, a dampened one, because I didn't want to shear it out even more. I've already had this on for an hour and a half, and I very likely set it with Essence matte, silky matte fixing setting powder. I have these all down in previous videos. It is very nice, and it just to help with the tackiness. Okay, I know you can't really see that shade, but I assure you it is on. Okay, the next one, what I'm going to do is, let me see if I can use a smaller. I have so many of these different blending brushes. Let me see. What I'm going to do is, let me use a, what am I going to do? I want to use, I'm going to use probably, there's so many shimmers. I'm going to use that brown, the one I want to also use under my eyes. I'm going to hit it with 2 other these more shimmery ones. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of this brown. And then what I'm going to do is I will incorporate some of this brown. And maybe some of, yeah, I'm going to use this brown. I'm going to use this, and I'm going to try to also use that. And then hopefully I can do another look when I go to do my makeup tomorrow or the next day, and I'll record it quick and use some others. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use most of these are Real Techniques or BH Cosmetics brushes. Oof, it picks up a lot of pigment. Wow, just touching it touching it very lightly. It does pick up. That's why I usually like to do my eyes first. But that's okay. That's what we're here for. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do right in my, sorry, I'm looking at my mirror also above I have a magnifying mirror. Right here in the corner, I'm just going around. I'm going to pull it down and in just a little bit. Sorry if I am. Let me come over this way and see. Okay, I'm going to hit that again. Right there in my outer crease. Just doing swirling motions. Because I have such small eyes, I don't do a lot of dark shadows because it makes my eyes look smaller. Just going round and round, sorry. And I gotta pull this in a little bit. And this eye is usually smaller. It's hard to see. Sometimes this eye is a little smaller than this one. So I have to be careful how far in I take this. Use just a little bit more. Okay. Make sure they look as even as possible. There you go. Okay. What I'm going to do is I am going to take my other brush. I'm going to take a little bit more of this lighter shade that I used to set as a transition. I'm going to go into the inner part because you want lighter colors on the inner. You don't want dark colors on the inner, especially when you have small eyes, because what I'm doing is I'm just sweeping back and forth motions like a windshield wiper. Very easy. You don't have to do much. You don't have to work hard with these. Just making sure I have it because I do have a little bit of creasing in my eyelids. I just like to blend. Now I am hitting that brown shade just a little bit and bringing it over. And I'm doing this. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, when I put on my shadows, I do not use liner on the top. I rarely use it. I've tried to practice. Sometimes I'll use a little bit of liner right up here along the eyelashes, and I usually don't even use that, and I'll use a little mascara. I have to use waterproof because my eyelashes hit the top of sometimes they even tuck in with my hooded eyes, and I get those little marks. And sometimes I don't wear anything on the upper lashes, I'll just use it on the lower. Now, let me try let me hear. This is a BH. I'm sorry, no, this is Luxie. I have a few that I received from BoxyCharm. I'm going to just take this and try to smooth out the edges. I just don't want any harshness. These are just, it's crazy how nice they are. Okay, what I'm also going to do is, I'm probably going to use, I'm going to try a brush, but I also might just use my fingers. I'm going to take some of this color, some of this one down here. Just going to tap. It is a beautiful color. I know on my swatch it's this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and put some of it in the middle. And pull it out. I do like shimmer and sparkle. I get right up against my eyelash line. I'm going to take that other brush and I'm going to hit it so there's no harsh lines. I'm going to blend it. With your eyes, you just want to be delicate, and that's why having a great foundation for the eye, base, and having a great, really good eyeshadow that doesn't tug. And it isn't that difficult to apply. I'm going to bring this out just a little bit. It is worth the money. I'm liking it already. I know this is a little darker here. For some reason, I'm always a little bit more harder on this eye when I'm doing my eyeshadows than I am on this one. For some reason. Sweeping windshield wiper like strokes right up against the lash line, so it doesn't look like I have a empty skin there. And now I'm going to take that blender, blending the lighter color right into the darker one. I'm just getting rid of harsh lines. See, you're really just kind of blending, getting rid of harsher lines. There we go. I know it looks like I do a lot of blending, but I always try to, I want to make sure everything looks really good. And I'm not as fast as some of these young people are. See, I only needed a little bit. Only used a little bit. Okay. What I'm going to do is, for my under eye, I'm going to use a little bit of that. The dark might be too dark for me. So I'm going to try to use that brown again. The one I used in the inner corner. I'm sorry, the outer corner. Okay. Pull down your eye very easy. Put it on it and drag it a little bit easy. There we go. Here. Only halfway. There we go. See? Just enough to make it look like you got something. It's easier to see it on this eye. There you go. Only halfway. Sorry. I'm only delicately pulling. Okay. How's it look? It is